conditions such as disorientation and extreme cold. Your only option is to stay in one place.
J'ai des amis qui m'arrivent là, qui portent la médaille de chaussures.
Crikey, some hot springs. Stinky.
Bloop, 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 bloop. Mud pool.
And if you can imagine the Hawaiian chain, typically they're strombolian or conical shape. They'll create a fire fountain, not a lot of power as such, because they're not a gas charged eruption. They'll create a fire fountain, the lava flows away from the vent very quickly, and of course by doing that it keeps it a conical shape. Now we're black belts in volcanoes. Every now and again, God bless National Geographic, when you're seeing a volcano going off, there's these bombs going out to the sides. That's these chaps here. Unlike basalt, which is very, as you can see, all very gassed up.
place called this River Waiho, which actually means smoking waters. And the reason it is that because the water's 4 degrees, because it's melting off the glacier. And then there's days here where we get warm air flowing over it and you get kind of a misting effect, so that's why they call it smoking waters, which is quite apt. Now this glacier we're about to look at is very unique worldwide. One is because predominantly it has been advancing.
So we wait for it to turn. They feed on the same fish as the dolphins. Usually see them feeding together. And they're nesting up the harbour, and also they're nesting down on the points down there, out at the entrance. Now, one of the better fisher birds that I know, they've got a little lens that goes over their eye. A bit like a Polaroid out of a pair of sunglasses, which means they can see through the water column. And they're young. When they have their young, they mature.
Well, this is where us Kiwis would say, harder now.
No, usually have someone doing the wall for you. But shearers do tend to work in gangs, and this is a 2-stand shed, there's another one there. So I do all my sheep myself, but if we ever had them in, usually 2 people would come and get the job done in a day. Like a couple of guys that do 600-700 sheep in a day, very hands-on. So you can be doing a lot of other jobs at the same time, culling them and seeing how they're going.
kind of tuck itself up a little bit like that. You've got to stretch her out all the time, so otherwise the skin's all wrinkled.
I'm keen to get going.
That'll do, that'll do. Go back. Kawatea, that's enough. Yeah, enough.
What time of year? Which one is different?
Colour advantage, you might have very vivid colours. So we had penguins was lime green, shocking pink, and it used to look so funny. It's just because they stand around on the rocks all day. In the wild, they'll be in the water this time of the year for about 14 hours a day, out at sea looking for food. But because we feed them at regular times, they're very lazy. When we first got them, we wanted the ability to feed them in the water. We used to stand out there and throw fish. They used to stand and watch us. I used to say, "What are you doing?" So at the finish, we started for about 5 days, and in the finish, their stomachs got the better of them. So ever since then, we've had the ability to feed them in the water.
Come here, penguin. We're in Christchurch, New Zealand, testing to see which way the water flows in the toilets. Looks like it's counterclockwise.